Hey guys, what's up? It's Cynthia here, and today I am bringing you the new to Booktube tag. And I know what you're thinking, Cynthia, you're not new. Well, you're not wrong. I've actually almost been here a year, but I kind of didn't frequently post, and recently I've decided, hey, Cynthia, you're going to post more. So I thought that it would be fitting to reintroduce myself. So, yeah, I'm doing the new to Booktube tag. I think I already said that. So let's get right into the questions. Oh, and I forgot to mention that this was created by Trina by Between Chapters, and I'll make sure to link her original video down below. Question number 1, where are you joining us from? I'm joining you from Missouri. I don't know why I made it seem more exciting than it is, because it really isn't. Question number 2, how old are you? I am 19 and I will be turning 20 later this year, which really freaks me out. Question number 3, why did you join Booktube? I just saw the awesome community that there was, and I decided that there weren't many other people in my life that I could talk and discuss books with, so I thought, hey, this is a great thing to join, and you know, through this I made some pretty cool friends, and I'm excited just to make more. Question number 4, what is the meaning behind your channel name? I just thought I was being a little bit witty, you know, living between the lines of a book. It seems pretty fitting while you're reading it, so yeah, live between the lines. And I feel like that's what we do as readers. We live between the lines, so that's where I got it. Question number 5. What kind of books do you read, and what books do you want to talk about here? I mainly read YA of like any kind, whether it's contemporary, fantasy, probably closer to contemporary, but I'm trying to branch out. Fantasy is definitely something that I want to get into more because it's something that kind of scares me, and I'm sort of apprehending reading it, and yeah, I'm afraid that I won't understand it, but I know that once I get into it, I will. Question number 6. Who are some of your favorite authors? John Green. And I really, really like Marissa Meyer's writing, and Rick Yancey. Oh, and also Victoria Aveyard. Yes. And I hope that I can discover new favorite authors later this year. Question number 7. What is the last book you read? I actually just finished Glass Sword. And yeah, I actually just put up a review of it. I'll link it down below if you want to check it out. Self-promo is, yeah, I feel ashamed. What are you currently reading? I am currently reading The Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey, and yes, this is just the dust jacket. The book's sitting over there on my bed, and I don't read with a dust jacket's on. Oh, and I'm reading that book just so that I can get into The Last Star, which I'm excited but also scared about, but yeah, I'm ready. Question number 9, what do you use for bookmarks? Bookmarks? I also sometimes use pictures, you know, because they're handy and they're sort of bookmark shaped. I do not dog ear my pages though, that is for sure. Number 10, show us your current TBR pile. Well, next up I'm picking up The Last Star, so that will start off the pile. And I will also be participating in a readathon later this month called Readorama, and I'll give you a sneak peek of those books. Question number 11, which do you prefer, hardbacks or paperbacks, ebooks or physical, and owning or borrowing? For the first, I'm going with, I like owning hardbacks, but I prefer to read paperbacks. It's just got a nice flop, and if you know me, you know I like a good floppy book. And for the second part of it, ebook or physical, definitely going with physical. And the third part is owning or borrowing. And for that I have to go with, I prefer to own books, but it's much more convenient to borrow. So more often than not, any book that I read, it's borrowed from the library, which I love borrowing books from the library, but I also would love to one day continue to expand my collection. Question number 12, which book or series got you into reading? Now, I have been reading my entire life, so I can't really pinpoint books that I read like when I was younger. I can't really remember them, but the first book series I really remember that got me into my current genre of YA are the Hunger Games books. Those are just, they hold a very special place in my heart. And shout out to Suzanne Collins. And girl, when are you writing a new book? Number 13, how did you discover Booktube? Well, way back in 2013, I was introduced to Jesse the Reader's channel whenever I was looking up Divergent movie reviews. So he was the first booktuber I ever watched, and he is still my favorite booktuber to this day. And yeah, sharing the love. hey, I may even link his channel down below even though I know you know who he is. Question number 14, what challenges do you think you'll face with your own channel? Definitely just trying to stay consistent and staying positive and just trying to make sure it's an atmosphere that people feel that they can come to at any time and just talk with me, because that's honestly what I'm here for, is just like to make friends and discuss, you know, whether the differences are opposing or not. That's okay. That's alright. So yeah, but I think the biggest thing is staying on top of communication, because that's something I sort of lack in. But I'm working on it. And question number 15, where else can we find you? Well, make sure to leave that down in the description. So yeah, even though I know some of you know who I am, I just wanted to introduce myself again and say, hey, what's up, it's Cynthia. So yeah, I think that's really all from me. I introduced myself, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. And yeah, I think that's all from me, so I'll see you all next time. And shout out to Susan. Shout out to Susan. Why can't I say her name?